Hi guys, name is Srikanth, Java full stack trainer in Vcube software solutions. So today we are going to discuss our fourth video. Yes, question number 4. Can you please explain default method with real-time example programming? Okay, so I'm going to Eclipse. There, I'm going to take one example interface name called bank. Yes, in this bank interface, I'm going to considering few methods, like there is a method name called deposit. Whenever you want to go and deposit something, you must need to have some amount. So yes, I'm going to take that amount into our parenthesis bracket as an argument. Just a second. Yes. So here my method is not going to return it. So here in similar way, so we are going to deposit and we can go and do some withdraw also. Withdraw. Okay. So these are the deposit and withdraw, the common functionalities from whenever you're working like banking applications. Here, one more method I'm going to write like check balance. So whenever you're checking the balance, yes, it is going to return some amount to you. So there that amount, I'm going to make sure that as a double. Yes, these three methods we can consider as what? These three methods we can consider as abstract methods. Whether you give or not, we can consider as a default method. Now, where I'm going to create a implemented classes like new class. One is salary account. One is salary account, which implements the bank. I'm just saying implements bank. Okay. So whenever you implement bank, your salary account must need to implement all unimplemented methods. So let's say here we are going to add the functionalities. Yes, I'm going to adding like this. So now here I'm going to write one more account. So one more new class I'm creating, that is saving account. Yes, I'm going to create a saving account as a class. So this saving account implements bank. Guys, whenever the class implements an interface, we must need to implement all the methods in the classes. Here again, this 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 class also using deposit, withdraw, and check balance. So now I have total two classes. One is salary account and another one is saving account. So now whenever you are going to add something, here I'm going to add, whenever I mentioned salary account, here I'm going to write one variable name called private double salary. Okay. So I'm just taking one empty, an instance variable in my class, which is salary. Whenever the salary is going to deposit, already I have some salary in my balance salary. So you can say this one is a salary balance. And cheppachu. So this salary balance will be crediting whenever some deposit like or salary is deposited to your account. Then I can go and mention here salary balance is equals to salary balance, whatever the amount which is credited, I'm going to keep like this. And again, if I'm going to withdraw something from my balance, then I'm going to maintain that salary balance minus whatever the amount I'm going to withdraw will be going to come. Finally, I'm going to return my current salary balance. In such a case, in the same view, I'm going to create saving accounts. In saving accounts, I'm going to have a private double, you can say just balance. It's not salary account, it's a saving account. I'm considering like a balance. So again, whenever you are working with a deposit, balance equals to balance plus amount, will be adding like a new balance. Withdraw means balance minus amount is considering like a withdrawing. Okay. So of course, whenever I'm calling the check balance, yes, it's going to give check balance like this. So whenever you have like interface and these are the implementing classes and I need to have a driver class. Now I'm going to create a driver class name called a test bank. This test bank is going to create an object for your classes where whenever I'm going to create here, I'm going to create salary account. SA equals to new salary account. But this is not recommended approach to create objects in driver classes. Whenever you have a interfaces, we must need to go and create an interface and we need to create an object for a salary account. Now I'm going to call SA.deposit, where I'm going to deposit like a 1 lakh to my salary account. So then here I'm going to call system.out.println balance amount in my salary account. I'm just going to check in such a way. So then here you must need to call SA dot check balance is a method. Then it is going to help you to show you 1 lakh because it's credited 1 lakh. Yes, balance amount. It's showing balance salary amount. It's showing 1 lakh in my account. Right? There is no problem. Here we are understanding the abstraction concept with the interfaces and classes, and I'm going to introducing default methods. Yes. So SA dot here I'm going to do withdraw around 20,000. I'm going to withdraw in my account. Whenever I'm withdrawing 20,000 in my account, so withdraw is doing so that implementation whatever we implemented. Yes, here from salary account what we did, that salary balance minus amount we are doing, and the balance salary amount will be showing like 80,000. So this is what we have, like whether it is a salary account, whether it is a saving account, the how the functionality is going to work, the functionality will be same. Like here I'm going to say S, okay, SV saving account, like example I'm taking. Here I'm going to take saving account. Now here my saving account I have around 2 lakhs and I'm going to remove around 40,000. Then SV dot deposit you need to call, SV dot withdraw you need to call, SV dot check balance. Then it is going to do 1,60,000 like this. Okay, guys. So now the point is here, whenever you are adding default methods to, whenever you are adding new methods to bank, let's say, I want to write one method name called show. Show is a method. I want to give here which type of bank it is, like show. Then whenever I'm clicking save button, all these classes will be going to give errors. So this is where we are going to missing the flexibility to add common functionalities to these these classes. So instead of this, if you have a default method, okay, you can provide a system.out.println of, I can say generic account, generic bank account, like you can show. Now, generic bank account is a common functionality which I want to add to my classes. Even though you don't have in your class implementation, whenever I'm calling here, I'm going to say SA dot show. Yes, SV dot show. SV dot show. So in both places, it will be going to print generic bank account, generic bank account. So the common functionalities, we can use it in whatever the classes we implement. So to providing that default behavior for all the classes, we can go and use default methods. But if you want to override the default method, yes, the same method you can override it into salary, for example, where I'm going to overriding the public. Of course, all methods in interfaces are public. Public default void show. I'm going to make sure that override. So here I'm going to say default methods are allowed in interfaces. So here while overriding, you should not use default methods. And then here I'm going to say salary bank account. Like, earlier it was giving for you only generic bank account. Now it is going to say salary bank account. So that is the beauty of default methods. If you want to override, you can override. If you want to use generic functionalities, you can use. So that flexibility is available with default methods. So that is what we discussed in a previous video to allow backward compatibility with interfaces. Yes, we have default methods in interfaces from Java 1.8 onwards. Yes, guys, we are going to discuss our next video with static methods. So stay tuned. Thank you.